Yo, what's up? So today I'm going to show you how to play the spectacular intro sweep section from The Glass Prison by Dream Theater. When I first heard this song, I got the Gigantor DVD with Megadeth, Symphony X, Dream Theater. Ooh, I forget who else was on there. But when Dream Theater opened up with this, man, it blew my mind. It was so freaking cool. That's when I really started to figure out, like, yo, the guitar can do some magnificent things. I have the whole tab here, which I tab this out and I labeled all the chords. Yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna go through this slow and I'm gonna explain my the picking techniques that I found to be the easiest for me to get it down. So our first part is the B minor arpeggio. We're starting on a B, 19th fret, excuse me. And then we're 14th fret where our F sharp is, and then we're hitting the 15 here, the D, and then the other B on the 16th fret of the G string. So let's see how I do this. I usually start with a downstroke, then pull off, up, down, 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 up, pull off. Then the next section is that descending diminished section, which is A sharp diminished, and that's on the 18th fret, the 15th fret, and then we have a 17 on the B string. That's the, what note is that? That's the E, and then we're hitting up the A sharp and the C sharp. So it's this shape, 18, 15, 17, 18, 15, back down. So I would go so I do down, pull off, up, and then another up. So down, pull off, up, and then on my way down, I hit down, and then I hammer on that part again, and then down, and then it backs up a half step with the same shape. So all right, so then the fourth measure is on the E. That one's pretty straightforward. 15, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 15. It does that 3 times. So that whole section goes. Cool. So then we're at the next section, which is the F sharp diminished. So this is kind of a tritone resolution. It's a F sharp diminished to a B minor. So that's how I would think about it. 13, the F, 9, C sharp, B, G sharp, F. And then that leads us back to B minor in this position. So you got F sharp here, you got D, you got the B, and you got the F sharp. And that's 1, 2, 3 times. So I do down, pull off, up, down, 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 up, pull off, up, down. And then we have another F sharp diminished on the 10 and the 13. And it's the same shape as the ones up here, the A sharp and the A. This is on 13 and 10, and then it backs up 1 fret. So same way. actually feels like a really cool warm-up exercise. All right, and then we're going back to the end of this section, which is a, let's see what we got. We got a D, we got a B, we got a G, we got a D. So this is a G, G major. So that's just 10, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. All right, pretty straightforward. All right, so let's run that whole thing back. This next part is in 2/4. So that's how I think it's supposed to be played, right? But hitting that 17 there twice is kind of difficult for me. So I opted for doing a hammer-on from 17 to 20. So from A to C. I think that's A to C. Yeah, it's an A. So it's an A. This is a major arpeggio. So I go this way. And then slide from 21 to 24. So C sharp to E. So from this A, we're going to D, and this is an example of, I believe it's called common chord or common tone modulation. All right, so 22, 17, 18, 19. So it's the same pattern here as the B, but it's on D. Right? And then we do that same diminished half step descending pattern. And in this case, it's G sharp diminished and C diminished, like you said earlier. That's 21, 18. And then that'll land us on G minor. It's the same as the, what was that other one? That was an E minor. And now we're on a G minor. So instead of there, it's there. 18, 15, 15, 15. These parts, this is the hardest part for me. This B diminished section here. It's just difficult to do. But you start on 16 on the E, and then you pull up to the 12, and then you got to do this 15, 16 jump here. It just takes time. There's no other way to do it. You just got to practice it. And then it jumps to 19, 16, and then 17, 19. Right? So that whole section's like, it's a lot going on, but just take it slow. You know, that part's, for me, that's the most difficult. Now we're back to another D minor, and we're on the 17, 13, 15, 14. And I pick all those the same way. Down, up, down, 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 up, pull off. And then the next section is a G sharp diminished and a G diminished pattern. And that's 16 and 13. Follows that same pattern. And then there's the G diminished. And then we go to B flat major, 10, 13, 11, 10, 11, 10, 13. And this is another pain in, this section here that we did. This is another one. This is 15, 12, 13, 12. And then it jumps up to 20, 15, 17, 17. And that's a C. So it's down, up, down, up. Down, pull off, up, down, pull off, up. And now we're on to, so this is a C major. And then we're jumping here to a C sharp minor. And that's on the 21 and the 16. And it's the same pattern again, like the D minor before and the B minor before. And then it also does the diminished half steps. And then it does this again. Here's another one of those weird, confusing shapes that's hard to do. This is an E flat 7. It's 15, 11, 14, 15. And then it jumps up to 18, 15, 16, 18. And then we're on to another C sharp minor, and this is a 16, 12, 14, 13. And then another diminished half step, John. That's 15, 12, 14, 15, 12, 15, 14, 12. Back 1. 14, 11, 13, 14, 11, 14, 13, 11. And then 12, this is the A section, an A chord. 12, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. And then a chromatic run for the end. 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the whole thing's slow. So that's the glass prison. My practice suggestions is just get the first section down because the shapes and the picking patterns repeat for the entire song. And if it's very challenging, just work on one chord arpeggiation. I keep looking over here, the camera's here. Just take it one little section at a time and do it slow. Everybody says that, but take it from me, someone who heard that advice as a kid and was just like, man, forget that. I'm just going to shred it out. Don't do that. You have to unlearn so many bad habits when you finally get your head out of your ass and like play right. So just take it slow. If you can play that first section, you can play the whole thing. It's just a matter of memorizing what frets you got to hit. So I hope you like that. And let me know if you want to learn any more songs, and I will gladly teach them to you. Have a good one.